close to me, so call out my name. Call out my name when I kiss you so gently.
Dudes and dudettes, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope it is off to an absolutely brilliant start. It is Sunday morning. Just woke up. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning and woke up to this beautiful day outside. Absolutely beautiful. Raining, overcast, and just not an optimal day for training. But training today is going to be limited because I pulled my hamstring and also I'm sick as well. We had a game yesterday that we won 3-1, but during the first play of the game, long ball and strained my hamstring. Played the entire game and probably shouldn't have done that because woke up and my hamstring was so tight, it was absolutely on fire this morning. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about our game that we played 2 weeks ago that we lost 4-2. Not a great game because the team we played was worse than us and they also had less points than us, but allowed 4 goals. So I want to talk about that game a little bit because I do have some game footage for you guys. Finally some game footage. It was actually filmed by a TV crew, so the footage is a little bit staticky because I had to screenshot it from online. So I'm going to show you guys that and talk about the game a little bit to begin today's video. So let's go ahead and talk about that depressing game. Alright, so let's begin here, guys. This game was again played 2 weeks ago, so pardon my memory because I'm probably going to forget a few things from the game itself. But this game was not great in all aspects when it comes to offense, defense, midfield, goalkeeping. It was just an absolute shit show. So pardon my less entertaining and engaging voice today because this game is not emotionally stimulating to talk about at all. It's depressing in all honesty. So pardon my less energetic voice for this little walkthrough of the game. But let's go ahead and begin here. This match was played again 2 weeks ago. We played FC Mitwitz. It was an away match. Probably 300 people were in attendance, so good sized crowd. I was ready, I was invigorated, I was focused, I was motivated. I was ready to win, but they just wanted to win more than us. They're more passionate, more motivated, more focused to win, and that was kind of our downfall and our demise is that we just didn't want to win as a team. We had a bunch of individuals that day that wanted to win, but not a team, not a core unit that wanted to get the W. But talking about them a little bit, FC Mitwitz, they were just a common team, to be honest with you guys, nothing exceptional, nothing we haven't seen. The best word to categorize them would be mediocre. Not saying too much about us since we lost 4-2, but they were just a subpar team. But now talking about the game a little bit, something I don't want to do because there's a lot of errors, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things I don't want to recollect or remember, but it's something that's important to talk about because we talk about our successes and our failures on this channel. But first goal was just kind of a fluke. It was a ball through our back line and I went to block the shot by kind of diving in, throwing a slide tackle, but he in turn won the ball back after I kind of won it. It bounced up awkwardly and came down to him and he ended up finishing far post. So that was the first goal, and the second goal was just a ball through again and I couldn't get there in time to block the shots. Guy finished far post again, and it was 2-0 at halftime. To begin the second half, we got a red card from our keeper who handballed the ball outside the 18-yard box to prevent a breakaway. So we were down one man for basically the entire second half. Third goal was a ball through our left side of the defense, cross in and finish, and fourth goal was the same, and that made it 4-1. Scored a goal, I guess, with about 10-15 minutes left in the game to make it 4-2, but could not muster a comeback in time to get a point out of it. So that was the game, guys. Absolute nightmare, absolute shit show, absolute cluster. Not a game that I want to remember again or even experience again, but soccer is what it is. Football is what it is. You got to experience those bad moments to experience the good moments. And I've experienced a lot of bad moments in my career, but that was by far one of the most painful moments that I had to go through in my entire career. So that is the match, guys. That is the game. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But I want to talk about more of the failures in this channel and the mistakes I make because hopefully it helps you on your road to signing that professional contract and being successful in life. I think a lot of people on YouTube don't share the mistakes they make and the failures because it's just not something that's enjoyable to talk about from their perspective. But I want to share my story with you guys when it comes to failing and succeeding because it's more realistic. There's a lot more failing than it is succeeding when it comes to achieving your goals. So I want to share my failure as well as my successes on the pitch, off the pitch, in life and business as much as I can. But moving on to something more entertaining, and that is talking about the apartment tour. I'm gonna show you guys where I'm staying at, what the room situation's like, the kitchen, the bathroom, all that good stuff in a second here. So let's go ahead and move on to the apartment tour of the vlog. All right, so here we go here. The first stop in the tour is the kitchen, most important room of any house or apartments or dwelling or living structure. It's the kitchen. This is where the gains happen. This is where the magic happens. The magic does not happen over there. The magic happens right here. This is where the hard work begins. This is where the passion comes in, the motivation. It all comes from eating healthy. But here's the view from the kitchen itself. The rooftop view, not too bad, not too shabby. Backing up though, we have the kitchen itself. We got the stove, we got the sink, we got the used pasta jars from the past month. It's about 25 pasta jars there. For those of you who don't know German recycling rules or regulations or laws, you can make money off recycling these kind of glass jars. So I've been saving up and just haven't had time to recycle these used pasta jars. But moving away from this mess over here to the main cooking station. We got some rice. That's cooling down right now. But one problem we faced over the course of the past month since living here, I say we because I do actually have a roommate who's kind of camera shy, but the one problem we have faced is we have no microwave. So after stuff is cooled down for an extended period of time, we have to heat it back up. So in turn, we have to put stuff into this metal pan right here and put it back in the oven. So in essence, we cook stuff in the oven and then put it in the fridge and then put it back in the oven to reheat it. So kind of pain in the ass, but that's what you have to do when you don't have a microwave. So this is the main cooking station, is the stove over here. So again, got some rice over here. This is the main pasta cooking dish. This is where all that pasta is made and is incorporated with the pasta sauce over there. But moving on to the fridge itself, what we got in the fridge. What do we have here? To be honest, I need to go shopping because I got nothing in there. But we have, what we got here? We got some almond milk. Stuff is brilliant. We got some eggs over there. Again, pasta sauce, pasta, and then some spinach back there. And then we got a steak. We got a steak right there for tonight. Honestly, guys, I just have pasta. I have rice. I have vegetables, I have eggs, and I have some beef, and that's kind of the routine I have over the course of the past month, is just those 4 or 5 basic food groups. So, moving away from the fridge, we got the freezer. Nothing in there right now. And then we got where I store my food usually, which I got nothing in there. We got some pasta, we got some oil, and then some seasoning, and then some rice over there. But that is the kitchen, guys. Nothing much to it, pretty basic. Kind of dirty, so I apologize for that. But moving on to my room, this is my living station, my living quarters. So in order to get from the kitchen to the other parts of the house, you have to go through my room, which is kind of strange, but that's just the way the apartment is set up. But here's the view from my room. Got the castle up there. You guys can see that right there. This lens doesn't do this view justice, but pretty nice view from my room. Our sponsor for the team actually owns a furniture business, so all this furniture in this apartment is actually from his company. So we got some shelves. This is all the dirty clothes. Don't want to see that. We got the hats up there. This is like the wardrobe, pretty much. this 5-foot little dinky little thing made of wood. Shorts, sliders, and then shirts down there. Pretty basic, pretty simple. And then the bed. The bed has no sheets on it. After being here for a month, I haven't had time to buy sheets, been so busy. The magic doesn't happen right here, the magic happens right in there. So, the bed, we have the suitcase, which still has clothes in it, haven't touched those, and then we have the main workstation. This is where I make my money. This is where everything happens. The editing, the affiliate marketing, the eBaying, the YouTubing, all happens right up there. But this is like the vlogging cupboard. I just got tripods in there, and then a tripod right here, obviously. And then this is just a bunch of random stuff, Beats, Ray-Bans, GoPro. And that's about it. So that is the desk. Just had some lunch. Pasta, of course, banana, and then the salsa for the rice. So that is the room, guys. Simple, pretty clean. This is how I hang on my stuff after it's washed, is I hang it on the windows. We have a washer, but it's in the bathroom, so we have to air dry all of our clothes. But from my bedroom and the kitchen, we're moving on to the living room of a sense, I guess. This area we don't even use. It's got a broken TV. It's got a nice mirror right there. It has more rooftop windows, which are, of course, a nice added benefit. But this area we don't even use pretty much. And then moving on from the living room, I guess you could say, to my roommate's room, which I don't want to go in there since he's not even in there. He's working out right now. But he's got a nice room to himself, which in turn makes him very lucky because he can just chill in here by himself and relax and focus, where he has to get to the kitchen through my room. So he has to go through my room in order to cook and do whatever he wants with his food. Hey, there he is. Say something in the vlog.
I say, I am French, my friend. I need to speak French.
All right, so speak of the devil here, the roommate just walked in and went to the kitchen. So here he is. He actually played pro soccer in Norway. He's gonna give you a little introduction of himself.
Hello, my name is Joop. I come from France. I play in Norway 1 year. I think it's good, but sometimes when I am Germany, I am with the big Spencer. Yesterday we play one game. He play very good. All the time he play good. He's my bro. Big up, bro.
Hey. So that was the roommate, guys. Now it's time for the final stop on the tour, and that is the bathroom. Right away when you walk in, it's kind of like a 1980s vibe with the tiling on the walls and tiling on the floor. It's just too much tiling, and then with the wood ceiling as well, kind of an older style bathroom. But pretty nice, pretty clean. Got the shower, we got the toilet, we got the sink, we got the mirror, we got the heater over there, we got the water heater up there, and finally we got the washer. So we have a washer but no dryer, so each time we do wash, we have to hang dry or air dry over our clothes. So that's kind of a pain, but that is the bathroom, and that wraps up the apartment tour. And now it's time for the gym, guys. I'm not really in the mood, but do what you gotta do what you wanna do. That is the motto we live by. But the rain has stopped, so now it's an excellent time to walk to the gym and do a recovery session. I'm just gonna bike, stretch, maybe do some foam rolling, and that's gonna conclude today's video. But I'll take you guys along on the ride and show you what I do to recover and how to not pull your hamstring.
Hey. Playing some ball with my friends. Fucked up my pinky again. Doctor popped it back in place. I got a cast in my hand. Yeah. Hey. See a lot, you talk a lot. We heard a lot, you not certified, you don't work a lot, you not down the ride. I heard your catalog, that shit trash. Speed through the lane, Westbrook on the glass. Throw a left hook at your mask, all of y'all fake. Got another face for a pass, just a ride in that wave till that wave gonna crash. Bitch, I'm a pro with the film, changing the floor up again. They cannot box us no more. Square up, I'm throwing a jab. My girl was tripping about Graham, so I took a trip to Japan. Changing my life through the internet. I got the world in my hands. Just that I need a masseuse. Nick and Night dropping in June. People that run it to us, hear the new shit and they acting confused. Hear the bullshit and I got in my bag. Spazzing out, they say I gotta relax. Ever describe where America at? Who knows if we'll get America back? Damn, to go my life again. Just another casualty of righteousness. I've been ghost, but the poltergeist is back. Things are getting frightening. Snap like I pop another Viking in. I face sounds like I ain't like to win. When I sight, take time to decipher it. Y'all already know what kind of life I live. Life I live. Life I live. Hey, yeah, shout out X, shout out, yeah. I gotta spaz out one time. Beast Coast Sting back on top, baby.